Hi friendly fans, this is part 226 of the My Little Pony game. Today we're going to continue working on our limited time story. This one is called Reflections of Harmony. Let's go ahead and get caught up to where we are now. I think when we left off, I was fighting these Shadow Bolt minions, but now we're ready to fight the Tantibus. We needed a recommended power of 102, and you can see my total power is 102. So let's go ahead and challenge the Tantibus. Now, these are just like the community tab challenges. I'm not sure I like this at all. You can see I skipped hitting the purple ones. Those are bad. And you don't want to hit the bombs, of course. If you hit the magnet, it collects whatever good targets are on the screen. And I find it best if you're on the very right edge not to try to hit the target because it will go right back the other direction. So I've been waiting till the second pass. Alright, I'm going to skip to the end here as the power of the Tantibus goes all the way down to 0. And we won! So, coordinated and fast. That's team cohesion for you. Those shadow creatures didn't stand a chance. So for Loyalty Rising, our reward is Pegasus Flight Academy. Let's go ahead and hit place. This goes in Ponyville, so I'm going to have to find a little space for it. It looks like this popped up in shops. It's going to take 8 hours to complete that. Ha! Nailed it! Apple juice is on me after the battle, Team Loyalty. You guys were awesome out there. Count me in for some apple juice too, Rainbow Dash. But not just yet. Looks like the Pony of Shadows just summoned a horde of Umbrum. Any takers? Team Honesty is on it, Starlight. Those illusion ponies ain't nothing but a bunch of liars at heart. Seeing through 'em is our specialty. And by seeing through them, some of us mean taking shovel and hoof and barreling straight through 'em like a bunch of ninepins. Woo! Yona and friends, smash! It looks like our next set of minions and our next boss are Umbrum. And I still have to work on my community challenges. Alright, it's about a day later, and it looks like I have enough total power now to challenge the boss. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Fight the Boss. And this boss has 4,680 points, and as you hit the targets, that goes down. Let's go ahead and skip to the end here. The last couple targets. We've defeated the Tantibus boss. This was called Honest Victory. Sometimes the direct approach really does work. And I'm saying that because those Umbrum are not here anymore. The reward is Stila Orsdotter. Let's go ahead and place her. She goes in Sweet Apple Acres. And it looks like she's going in the Longhouse. Ooh-wee! That's how you get it done, team. Don't quit and don't get spooked by whatever they show you. And those Umbrum are running scared. Yeah, I'm reading a retreat on your end, Team Honesty. But, oh, heads up, Team Generosity. We've got the multiverse's worst real estate developer and casino owner coming your way. Huh. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, darling. They can cloak their greed in whatever platitudes they wish, but they're both willing to put themselves over their fellow creatures. And that's something that none of us on Team Generosity can abide. Right, ladies? Well said, Rarity. True beauty is found within, and it's that sort of beauty that I'm afraid they both lack. Yeah. I'm with you guys on the philosophy or whatever, but are you sure I should be on Team Generosity? I mean, you've met me, right? Oh, come on now, Smolder. You more than qualify, especially judging by dragon standards. Now, let's show those reprobates just how misguided they are, shall we? It looks like we have to defeat 35 of these minions, but first let's go and welcome our new pony. Here she is, and I have to say I totally love this pony's haircut. Ancient captain of the Mighty Helm Guards ponies. An all-round tough customer. Alright, we have a total power of 462. We needed 458 to fight Princess Eris. I had to look up her name. And it looks like she has a power of 8,236. So let's go ahead and do this boss battle. I actually had to go back a couple of times and redo this boss battle. If you hit too many bombs or miss too many of the targets, then she doesn't go down to 0 and you don't win. But here, we finally won. And the reward is Mist Main's greenhouse. I've never seen two bad guys run away just because Rarity and her friends made them feel ashamed of themselves. Until now. Let's go ahead and place this. It goes in Ponyville. And I'm really excited because this is actually a shop. It's going to take 10 hours. Huh. Good riddance to bad rubbish, as I always say. How are the rest of you faring? We're quite willing to lend a hoof to any other team in need. Generous as always, Rarity. You guys go support Team Magic until they're back on their hooves. In the meantime, Team Laughter, can you handle those ancient Southern Equestrian forces marching in from the southeast? You know it! An army of stick-in-the-mud mummies might be scary, but you know what scares stick-in-the-mud mummy armies the most? Mummy puns! I believe what Pinkie Pie is trying to say is that dictatorial powers are more vulnerable than most to humor, wit, and satire, and also mummy puns. I've got 10 whole notebooks full of them. Ooh, also, do mummies hate improv? Because I can do improv. Not well, but I can do it. Okay. I'll leave you guys to do whatever. Yeah. Next, we have to defeat 30 of Cleopatra's mummies. These are the minions. It took me a little over 24 hours to build up to the recommended power of 804. I actually have a total power of 809 here when I started battling the Pharaonic Guard. He started out with a power of 20,100. So let's skip to the end here. It only took me once to defeat the Pharaonic Guard. And the reward is Mage Meadowbrook's mom. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Whew! Oh my Celestia! Those were some really good mummy puns. And she goes in Ponyville, so we have to go back over there. And one of the main reasons I work so hard on these limited time stories is because you get cool limited time characters like this. And I see that the Prudent Friendship student has arrived. I bought him for the Community tab. And that's how you make fun of an entire dynasty of ancient bad guys until they realize how oppressive their society is and decide to form a fairer system. With puns. Wow, did not think that would work so well, but okay. That's the last of the Pony of Shadow's summoned allies. Team Magic, if you're ready, the rest is up to you. Thank you, Starlight. And if we're ready, it's only thanks to you and every creature else here. Yeah, if friendship lessons taught me anything, it's that real magic is friends working together and supporting each other. Like all of you guys. Yes. That was a lesson that I myself only learned recently, but one of the most valuable in my long lifetime. So, every creature, we may be using our magic to break this Pony of Shadows free from the darkness around him, but remember where that magic comes from. You! Next, we have to defeat 25 of these nightmare minions. You might notice that each time we have a different team. Here is Team Magic. I don't have Sandbar, but I have the other two. Let's go back and read the bio for Prudent Friendship student. This young colt would really not like to be part of a mob. Thank you very much. The next day when I went to play, I got Honorable Flam and 100 gems, and that is because it was Gameloft's 20th anniversary. I also wanted to come back and check on Mage Meadowbrook's mom, and I just love her super cool treehouse. Let's read her bio. Even pillars of old Equestria love their mamas, and that definitely includes Hayseed Swamp's finest healer. With 2 helpers, it still took me about 2 days to reach enough total power to fight this boss. He's called the Mirror Universe Pony of Shadows, and that's why he is so green and glowy. He starts out with a power of 32,100. This boss battle took about 1 minute, and look at Starlight's super cool, totally gold armor. With that, she easily defeats this Mirror Universe Pony of Shadows. They did it! No, we all did it together. The Pony of Shadows. He's not surrounded by shadows anymore. And the reward is Mirror Universe Stygian. Oh, and I also have Honorable Flam in my inventory, so we can find a place for both of these. Mirror Universe Stygian lives in Grim Castle. That will take 30 minutes. And Honorable Flam, well, we'll welcome him in just a few minutes. How? How did you... I had almost forgotten myself. I came here through the mirror, summoned others to do my bidding, but seeing all of you and the bonds you share, you couldn't stay locked away in darkness, could you? Believe me, Stygian, we've seen that happen before. Pretty much exactly, actually. But if you really have seen the light, well then, we'll all welcome you to this Equestria with open hooves. It's what friends do. What friends do? I think I'd like that. Well, I'm done with the last boss battle for this limited time story. We'll finish up next week, and I'm sure we'll be starting a new one. Until then, I can keep collecting magic coins from this magic chest, and of course, I will still be working on my community tab. And let's not forget to welcome Honorable Flam to Ponyville. And let's read his bio. Along with his brother, this shining beacon of fairness was a key author of Mirror Equestria's most recent code of legal ethics. And since I recently bought a bundle, I can use my VIP points to go ahead and build the castle. So let's also welcome Stygian, a pony of shadows who has almost forgotten himself in another world through the mirror. Well, friendly fans, that is the end of number 226 in the My Little Pony series. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also hit that bell so you'll get notifications. Check out JoJo's Science Show, where JoJo and Grace do fun science experiments. I love you, friends, and I hope you have a fabulous day.